Welcome to Motivational Monday.
What's poppin' TikTok? It's your boy Chef Blind here with the Blindtitans. Roll call. Freaked all that.
What's going on TikTok? It's hilarious. D, resident clan.
What's good, bro? It's your boy Joe Charles.
What's up, TikTok? It's your boy Herb. Hold on, right before you get into that, and Miss Chips and a Dip said,
Hey, what's up, man?
What he do, Annabelle?
she said hello. Hello,
What's
Titans.
good, man?
What up, AB?
Listen, I just have to say her name now like that, Chips and a Dip. Even though I know who that is now, I got to say that.
The real question is what kind of chips and what kind
Right.
of
And what
Right, yeah, that's your question, Annabelle. What chips we eat and what dip?
Right.
And to me, Doritos with beans in the little bucket.
Nah, Ruffles and the rough sour cream onion with the jack. What is it? Jack pepper cheese dip.
Nah, I would go with the plain Lay's with some French onion dip.
So hey, I'm finna go on. I'm finna see you about that, Denzel. Is you picking up the dip with a spoon or the chip?
The chip.
Your shit don't crack.
He said,
Sometimes it do.
he said tortilla chips with queso.
Okay,
There you go.
okay. Queso cheese up there. Okay.
I got
There you go.
chips with the shrimp with what's that? The jalapeno cheese dip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question is, do you finish the chip on the first dip or do you double dip?
Oh no, we finished the whole chip. The whole chip. The whole chip.
Double dip.
I know I know it's my dip, but I still be like, I'm not double dipping.
That's like putting your whole mouth in a dip.
Right.
I don't do that either.
Cause if I see somebody do that, and they be like, they go right back in. Hey, you can have that dip. I don't even want no more. I'm done.
Hey, this may sound bad, but that's why I like eating them shit by myself.
Exactly. Nope, I don't be sharing none of that. So, what I was going to say is, do you guys have any encouraging or empowerment word statement, I should say, or a certain mantra that you guys live by to also keep you focusing on the right path?
So who you want to start out with?
So let's start off. Let's go with who's that's about to speak.
No.
Go ahead, Bill.
I know probably everyone's tired of me always going back to my Christian faith, but I just go back to what the Bible says, that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So I don't let disability slow me down. I just know that, Christ is in my heart. Because of that, I can do anything.
Hey man, hey Bill. Good answer.
I got that tattoo on my arm.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, I think that's Angie. Angie said, hey.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, that is Angie. Yeah, it is Angie Marie. Yes, it's Angie Marie.
Her picture is a letter A.
You know all those numbers stack up together, all the words and stuff stack up together. You get hard to read it.
Yeah.
But
Hello, Angie.
Hey, my motto is Christian too. My motto is always let go and let God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I got that one.
go ahead. Hey, I got what y'all saying, but I'm gonna read y'all another one since y'all will go this route. Faith without work is
There you go.
dead.
There you go. Amen.
Right.
So I'm gonna come.
I love that quote. I love it.
I'm gonna come after you,
Say that
Herb.
again, Herb?
Faith without work is dead.
Yeah, it's dead, cuz. So look, I'm gonna come behind you since you said work, team or whatever. With us right here, I kind of put this with all of us. Y'all heard there's no I in team, right?
Yeah.
But I put this part in there. There's no I in team, but there's a T, which means together. Cause if we work together, we can make this dream work. No I in team, but it's a T. So let's do this together.
Annabelle said yes.
Yeah.
She
Amen.
said yes, Bill. and then she got the clapping hands.
Yep.
Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you.
Daniel, any word encouragement, empowerment statement, or mantra that you live by?
Well, to be honest, and I would say not when I went blind, but when I ended up paraplegic. I think in the beginning it was the whole, people tell you, oh, God left you here for a purpose and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, for a long time I wouldn't see it. At one point I even got fed up of hearing that, I'm like, why am I here for, And after a while, of course, my kids, my family, I know if I wouldn't be here, it would affect my family and my kids. Well, of course, only my son, because at that point, I would have only had my son. But still would have affected everybody. And not only that, but if I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't, be right here with the Blindtitans either.
Right.
Try to bring awareness and hopefully help somebody. It's like I've said, when I was a kid, they teach you, oh, say no to drugs, kids. Say no to, drink and drive. Put on your seatbelt. At school, nobody ever went to say, you know what, gangs, you know what I mean? Talk to you about gangs and, not to be involved with gangs and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, my teacher, I hated some of my teachers. Like, why would y'all tell us this? You ain't gonna be none, or you're gonna be dead or in prison. Hold on, cuz.
Right.
I wanna go to all my teachers and prove them wrong. Look at me, I'm still here.
Yeah. Amen. I mean, go ahead, Dre.
I'm saying I heard the same thing. They said, I ain't gonna be nothing but a number in the system. So.
Right.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought you only see that on movies.
Nope.
Yeah, I've seen. I've never been told that, but I've heard teachers tell a lot of kids that. But the ironic part about it,
Teachers ain't shit.
at least half of the people that I've heard that about are exactly where they said.
But they messed up.
Yeah, that's the ugly truth about that. That's the dark side of that phrase,
Yeah.
For me, I usually have three, man. One is you don't know until you try.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's obvious. The second one is why put up for tomorrow what you can do today.
Okay.
And the third one is no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I mean, like, you can't.
There you go.
I mean, come on now. I mean, that's the biggest one. All of us have big ones, and the weapon, whatever it is that's plaguing you in your life, we gotta find a way to not let that hit home, not let that be that dark cloud over top of us. Like we gotta find a way, both men and women. We gotta find a way to, like Christian said, come together, help each other, and do all that. And you got Jesus in that, we good, man. Like we good. Like Kendrick said, everything.
Teamwork
right,
makes the dream work.
So can I say this right quick?
Yeah.
So you know how everybody says this once something bad happens, they are like down and out and just have no encouragement about anything. But and they be like, oh, why me, Lord? Or they feel like they can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Or they feel like they're on the losing end.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? When you look at it, you actually have won because you're still here.
Yeah.
So sometimes we always, and I'm a victim of this. Well, I'm a person who does this all the time too, where I'm always looking at the bad side of the situation, when actually you should kind of look at what wins you have, because where there is losses, there are some wins within those losses. You just gotta pay attention and look at it.
I did about a 10-minute sermon during Easter in church for the 7 last words, and my phrase was, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Not to turn this into a Bible study class. And the one thing that came to me is, we're not lost, we're not forgotten, but there are some things that you have to understand. That was the name of my sermon. and it goes for blindness as well. Like anything in life, paraplegia, kidney disease, like it. Yes, that you went through it. You know, you're going through it. But the win is that you're able to get up each morning and go through it. That's the win out of the whole picture.
Oh look, y'all always got W.
So,
you know,
quick pause. Princess Samantha said, "Hey guys,
What up?
Hello, princess.
hey, what's up, Princess
What up,
Samantha?
princess? We got royalty in the building.
right?
Straight up, God, straight
Did
up.
have Annabelle? Have you said what's sad?
Yeah, I think she's talking about what the teacher would tell you guys about.
Oh,
Yeah, that's sad.
yeah, that is sad. That is
Yeah,
sad.
that's sad.
And
Go ahead, Dan.
oh, yeah, you know how you guys were talking about phrases? There's two of them that always, you know, when I was feeling down, that would cross my head. You know what I mean? One of them is one about Kanye West. Even though I don't like his music, what was that phrase? Oh, please help me, God, because the devil's trying to take me down.
Oh,
That
okay.
from what was the song? Yeah, Jesus Walks. That phrase will always, you know, cross my mind when I was feeling down. And the second one, I heard it in a Mexican song, but my sister told me it's from Bob Marley. Is sometimes being strong is our only option. No, sometimes we gotta be strong because being strong is our only option.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Is
Hey,
that
hey.
in every little thing, or it's gonna be alright?
Every
Whichever
little
song.
thing. Oh, hold
think
on.
that's-
Hey, the 90s. Hey,
That's Three Little Birds.
let me
That's
tell you.
the song, Three
Hey,
Little Birds.
Denzel in
Yeah.
the 90s. Hakuna Matata.
Oh yeah.
What a wonderful phrase.
Right.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Rest of your days. So everybody went right with the mantra and motivational words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now, guys, where we are today, no matter where you are, where you're going, or where you used to be, what do you want people? And it's a little deep. I can't help it. I'm a deep thinker. What do you want people to remember you by? Legacy. You know, legacy wise, like when it's all over said and done. Of course, we're not dying, but when you're retired from your job, retired from TikTok, whatever it is you're doing in your life, what's the one thing or major thing you want people to remember you by?
Oh, fuck.
Positive.
Let me go there.
Go ahead.
With work, coming from work, I want people to remember me by, oh, this man is blind. This man come up here every day, get his work done, and he up at the door. With my friends and family, I want them to remember me as, oh my God, he motivated me so much that I had to get up and do my shit because he's blind and he could have just gave up. But he out here kicking it. With TikTok, I want to be remembered as the TikTok guy when I earn my name. And that guy who put a smile on my face. So yeah, that's me.
Understood.
There you go.
Jay.
Me, I want to remember that he was always there for his kids. He was always there for his family. He was always there for his friends. Hey, yo, he lived life, man. He never let nothing bring him down. And, you know, just being a good person, man. That's all I want to remember, man. A good person, man. He lived his life.
Daniel.
To, you know, piggyback up what Dre said. What's up?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, like what Dre was saying, you know, I want to remember as, you know, just that I was always here for my family, and of course, you know, hopefully someday in the future, if I do get out there and, you know, show people what I went through, and I could help families, you know, family members that don't end up in jail, or, you know, even worse, dead, or even deported, because, you know, some of those, they're Hispanic, you know what I mean? That's the worst thing that could happen, you know, because I had a couple friends that did end up over there, and the family would try and bring them back when they were just, you know, teenagers. And Diane Wright, of course, they messed up, you know, because of the stuff that we're doing, but avoiding that would, you know, help.
Understood. Bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what everyone else said, but I'm gonna take it just a little bit further. I just want to be a good father. I mean, despite all my mistakes, I've tried to be a good father. I've always led in a position where you can always do. There's no excuses why you can't do. So put your best foot forward. And even being blind, I'm still able to put my best foot forward and be a good father. So I just want to make sure my sons and my daughters know this, that I tried. Absolutely tried.
Amen. Herb.
Yeah. Well, I want to be, despite my debating at times, I want people to know that, I'm really caring, and, and that I have never given up, despite all of my health problems and everything like that.
So everything in the pot everyone has already said, and I'm gonna go as a leader, man. Like Bill said, leader. Like leader is at the top of my list, like or slash ambassador, because I feel like there's a lot of presidents out here and a lot of leaders in different ways, but like you got, in order to be a leader, you also gotta be an ambassador. Like you gotta make it look right. You gotta make it. What's the phrase I use? Make it make sense is what a lot of us say nowadays. Like. Like you can't be like, oh well, I wear Levi jeans and that's it. Like you gotta give the people a reason why you wear Levi jeans. Don't get in the car, storm me off. So like, and all of us in this call right now, and when it's live, I should say, are in the right steps or doing the right steps to be leaders slash ambassadors. Like we gotta make it look right, and you gotta believe it, and you gotta wear it, man. Like you can't be a preacher and preach all day, but don't follow your own sermons. I do of the word. I heard someone say, "I do of the word."
All right.
So, and I'm coming to a end here. I know we usually go around about an hour. Hopefully, we got everybody roused up in a good way and ready to run through brick walls. So here's a good one. There is a pot, and we're all taking something from. We're taking our best quality from ourselves. We're putting it into a pot. We're mixing it up, and we're trying to give someone, or we're trying to say, I don't want to say make the best person in the world because nobody perfect, but we're throwing things in the basket and we're giving it to people around the world. So what best quality can you put in the basket to help that person or as a model for that person to follow?
Hey, what I throw in that bag, I put the whole diabetes book in there.
Okay, so
putting the diabetes book in there. Yep.
Got you. So Chris is the information guy or resource guy.
Cause that's a thick textbook. Cause that's a big textbook. I ain't gonna tell you.
If it was me, I would put in there the ability to be slow to speak and quick to listen.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
I just put strength, man. You can always do anything, man. Come through everything.
Information, ability to speak. Slow to speak, but do listen.
To be confident.
To be confident, or.
Oh, because before I say something, Marianne said, "Hey, y'all."
What up?
Hey, Marianne.
Hey.
Shout out, Marianne.
All right, Marianne, you missed it. We shot you out.
What I would give is relentlessness.
There you go. So that's a good one.
The point of never giving up.
Mm-hmm.
And always, working to go towards your goals and stuff like that.
I like all of it, and I'm going to add. So relentless and heart, all that goes together.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Even courage and all of it.
Yeah, I mean, we can go for days and add stuff in there over and over again.
Right.
But you add heart in there, not the ability just to be a fighter, but the ability to care enough to be passionate and compassionate enough to say, all right, I'll lead this group of people, but I'll actually feel and hear everything they say. And I'll try to do the best to, lead people in the right direction. That's all good, all good. Any final comments? Any final statements?
I think that's it. We're on to the next
Freestyle session.
Okay, freestyle. Hey, Daniel. Matter of fact, I got a question for Daniel.
What's up?
So, when I went to this Mexican church with one of my friends, right?
Yeah.
I understand. Like they had a kid. They had two kids up there. They had one preaching in Spanish, and they had one preaching in English. So when I left, and I was standing in front of the church with my friend, the preacher walked up on me, and he started speaking Spanish, and I was like, "I'm sorry, sir, I don't know it." But he started speaking English, and then he was like, "You know how you can learn to speak Spanish?" I was like, "Yeah, how?" He was like, "Eat more tacos." Is that true? Cause I should have been no Spanish. I should have been new Spanish. So I need to eat a lot of them to learn Spanish.
I think that was a joke.
I know. Cause he had me tripping in front of the church like, what you mean eat more tacos?
He probably said like, this food needs some meat in him. Needs some tacos.
I said, oh my God. But look, I got something for y'all. I heard this on there in the dark. And how she said it did fit me. So she was like, when you by yourself, you are okay. But when you go out with your friends, you feel alone, and I felt that when she said that. I do feel alone when I'm with my friends.
That's a good
Even
one.
though I'm not alone, but I feel alone because why I say that is because I can't really just do what they do. I'm just sitting there, huh?
Chris,
What?
say that louder for the people in the back.
Neighbor, can you hear me? When I'm in my room, I feel okay. But when I'm with my friends, I feel alone. Yeah.
So real quick, guys, each one of us, real quick, what's your thoughts on that? I mean,
I don't speak at once.
Yeah, I mean, we basically when we're by ourselves, we're okay. Meaning, we're getting over what we're getting over. We're going through what we're going through, but we get around people who may not understand what we're feeling and going through. We feel alone.
Right.
How do we go about making sure that we understand that people may not understand what we're going through, or might have that person felt that way? Real quick, about 1 minute per person.
Me, I understand because when I'm alone, I go through what I go through. But when I'm in public, I still try to interact, but I never get tired of explaining what I can and can't do, or how I can be, how I want to be treated. I haven't got tired of it yet, but I try to explain what I'm comfortable. So in vivo.
Bill, any words?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to do because I'm even in that situation when I'm in in the midst of my family. I mean, me and my mother knows what I'm going on, but my sisters don't know what's going on. My nieces don't know what's going on. And even to the point where they was like, oh, you really can say. Well, I can't. And I didn't know how to address it at first. But then, I got to a point where I had to be vocal and tell them, this is what I expect from you guys. This is what I need. This is what I don't need. And I think when they understood what I don't need, what I do need, and then when they began to treat me that way, then it became a little bit easier.
Understood. Irv?
I necessarily don't really know how to answer this question, but I do, tell people what it is, like, oh, I'm visually impaired and stuff like that. I don't like to be babied.
Hey, hold on. Say that again for the people on TikTok.
Hey, yo, I don't like to be babied. But, yeah, I kind of hate it when people baby me. Like, if they see me looking for something, I'm a person that if I'm looking for something, I like to try to look for it myself first before I ask
There you go.
anybody.
There you go.
So it kind of irritates me when I'm in the middle of looking for something and somebody asks me, oh, what you looking for? Like, you will find out if I ask you, but leave me alone right now, please.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be rude, but it gets to the point where you're repeating yourself multiple times.
Understood. Daniel? 3, 2, 1. Chris, you found the book? Oh, you back?
I'm eating some tacos.
Oh.
He trying to learn Spanish, cuz.
Ya. ¿Qué pasó por aquí? Ya ves, Chris, yo sí hablo español porque estoy comiendo tacos, compa.
Don't be telling your mama that.
So, I mean, the truth or the fact of the matter is that even though, so you can tell people 1,000,001 times, hey, I'm feeling this way, hey, I'm feeling that way, but no one will never truly, honestly understand what you're going through until they go through something exactly like it or similar.
Mm-hmm.
So the best thing that we can do, what we're doing right now, and the key word is what? Educate.
Right.
When you educate, you bring awareness.
Amen.
Although they may not understand what you're going through physically, then it starts to erase ignorance and bring upon what? Education.
Right.
Now they understand mentally what you're going through.
So
now they can be like, okay, well, nah, that's Earth. He just leave him alone. He good. He'll figure it out.
Annabelle, I can't remember what the question was.
It wasn't really a question, Annabelle, but in the dark, the blind woman said when she's by herself, she feels okay. But when she's out with friends, she feels alone. So do you feel that way?
Right.
Like, do you feel that way? But Denzel, about like, I would say when I'm out with my friends and I'm hanging out with them at their house, like doing their parties and stuff. I be wanting to. One day I'm gonna just tell them like, hey, make some games up that I can participate in, so I can be like, hey, I want, let me try this, but I haven't spoke up yet, so I'm gonna do it. Let me participate now. I get tired of standing down or just standing there.
So that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure we up against it. I do not know what's coming on, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be better than our show. But thanks for joining us tonight, man. I'm Hilarious D, and we signing off, man.
Annabelle says she relates.
Yeah. There you go.
We all can, man. Bro. Hey,
we them boys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for trusting.
Hold up. Hey, right. He came through. This man came through.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, Blind Titans out.